Hunters has just arrived on Amazon Prime, and what can I say? There's nothing better than seeing Nazis hunted down. Hunters is written and created by David Whale and is produced by Jordan Peele. David Whale's an up-and-coming writer, and this is based somewhat on a true story, but of course they take embellishments. It's a fictional tale, and if you're a fan of shows like Watchmen, Deadly Class, movies like Inglourious Basterds or Black Klansman, then you'll definitely enjoy Hunters. I really like the vibe of this in the 1970s, There's a lot of like modern tropes that are in this show, but of course they had to have it in the 70s, because if they had it in present day, I mean, you wouldn't have anybody around from World War II or like the Nazi party, so to speak. So I like how it's set 3 decades after World War II in the 70s. It's in 1977. There's a lot of nods to comic books and pop culture, but I love the cast. Al Pacino, of course, stars in this. And this is his first time on television since his appearance in NYPD and the miniseries Angels in America. You also have Logan Lerman, and I'm very glad he got this role. It's a very different role compared to his other ones. In addition to them, you have Saul Rubinek, Carol Kane, Josh Radnor, Louis Ozawa, Kate Mulvaney, and then Jerrica Hinton. This has a great cast. I love the cinematography and the way this is shot. The first 2 episodes are really, really strong. This show kind of requires a lot of patience. If you're expecting something that's as like fun and violent as Inglourious Basterds, you may not get that. But this is a subject that is not funny. It's about basically Nazi hunters. Logan Lerman plays a character of Jonah, and he suffers a tragedy in his family. His grandmother is murdered, and Al Pacino plays a character of Meyer Osterman, and he takes him under his wing. He found out that Jonah's grandmother worked for a team of Nazi hunters. So that's the basic premise. They find Nazis who have basically, after World War II, are living in America. They went into hiding. So they're living other lives, other aliases, and it's up to this group of people, the hunters, to go after them. And what makes them special is that each of the older group of hunters survived the Holocaust. They went through concentration camps and survived it. So they're actually Holocaust survivors. And that makes it a very different type of scenario compared to like other movies. But I really, really love the tone of this, but it's dark. This is not for the faint of heart. There's some stuff that's very disturbing. And like I said, there's some people calling it kind of like nihilistic and just sadism and stuff. And I'm like, you can say that, but they're Nazis, and the Holocaust was a horrible thing. So I don't feel bad seeing these Nazis just killed in horrible ways. As a matter of fact, I like it. This is not for the faint of heart, and it goes there. And I like that they did that. It's not something to really laugh at or make fun of or just laugh with. It's not hyper violence for the sake of getting a laugh. No, this is a very deep emotional story. And I love how authentic they were to the music and just setting of New York in the 70s. I mean, you have like stuff with comic books. You have like Star Wars coming out, different things like that. And I love how they introduced Jonah. Logan Lerman is just a regular teenager, young adult. He doesn't know about this world. He gets thrown in there, and you get to learn about the world through his point of view. And I love that. I always love stories like that. But in addition to the main cast, the villains are just absolutely evil. I fucking hate the villains in this show. But one, Greg Austin, he's like this type of hitman assassin who does all the dirty work. He has this menacing presence to him. And definitely, if they go beyond one season, he's going to be a villain. But I find it interesting because, this is based on a true story, so to speak. You had the Simon Wiesenthal Center that was made in 1977 that was basically going after Nazi criminals. Now, they didn't do it in a vigilante way like this show, but it was set up there. And I kind of question if that is what kind of gave influence to Al Pacino's performance. And I love this because this is very much almost like a graphic novel. I'm surprised this is not based on a comic book. There's a lot of references to it, but it just feels like a Watchmen, V for Vendetta type of thing with like the Holocaust. And I like that. It definitely feels like, even though it's fiction, it feels like it could be in a world of like DC Vertigo or like one of the like more heavier Marvel Knight comics or something. I really like it. If I had to give Hunters a score. I give it an A and a 4 out of 5. This is an excellent show. I won't go into spoilers because you just need to go into it. There's a lot of twists and turns that I was not expecting. A lot of cool tie-ins to real history, especially 1977 in New York. But I love it. Al Pacino. You don't get to see an actor of that caliber on a season of a TV show. And TV has totally changed from TV 15, 20 years ago. I love it. I love seeing him work with a younger actor like Logan Lerman. I love the whole cast. I wish we got a little bit more development. I do like the married couple, though. I like their relationship in this, but I just wish I learned more about the other characters. You kind of get a basic understanding of where they come from and who they are. I just wanted to go more in depth to their backgrounds. You get a little bit here and there, but not enough. And it's funny seeing Ted from How I Met Your Mother, but overall, this was a great, great season. Superb, but it's not for the faint of heart. So if you have a weak stomach or just can't stand violence or just graphic imagery, it's deep. But again, if you love seeing Nazis getting killed, this is a show for you. Like, watch this and Inglourious Bastards and you have a great day. But yeah, it's a very different type of show. And yeah, there has been some stuff that has been done before in other programs, but you know what? I like it for what it is. Just looking at this by itself, it's a very well done show. And I hope we get to see a season 2. I like to see how they explore more with like an alternate history of things, you know? But overall, yeah, 4 out of 5 and an A. Those are my thoughts on Hunters. Feel free to let me know. Have you seen Hunters? If so, what do you think? Let me know down below. Feel free to click the like or dislike button. Let me know what you think about this video. And follow me on the Stardust app at Fred Film Fanatic. I have my Hunter episode reviews down there. And feel free to check out these videos for more content. Till next time.